Welcome to video number 2 for week 1. We're going to get our space together where we're going to be doing all of our artwork. So let's start that. First of all, let's go look around the house and see what we have. I'll show you a few examples from my house. Okay, first of all, you can use a desk. Maybe it's in your room. Second thing you could do is use like a coffee table. Those are fine too. Or you could use a regular table in the kitchen. Now after you've found you a place that's going to be pretty good for you to do your work, we're going to get us a little box together. Okay, so here is a container. This is just a plastic container. You can also use a cardboard box or any kind of decorative box, or they got some cool boxes at Hobby Lobby if you really want to go all out and get one of those. And we're just going to have some of your basic supplies. You have a list in your student book, so you can check that and see, make sure you have kind of all the things you need. Now this is not everything, but this is an idea. We have some glue. Make sure you have some of that, and make sure you have both. I don't know if I have the other kind in here. No. Axel must have got it out. Okay, so you want both kinds of glue. Some liquid glue and a glue stick is good. You have a cup like this. The glass one's best because you can clean it pretty easily after you get paint on it, and use this to clean all your paint brushes. And you have some color pencils. We also have some watercolors. Make sure they look kind of like this. You don't want to get the weird kind that's kind of a powder that comes in those really cheap sets. This by itself is decently cheap. You can get those at Walmart. We have some paints. Now the only thing that I need to tell you with the paint is you want to get your basic, I don't have all of them here, but you want a black and a white for sure, and probably a brown, because brown's kind of hard to make and it looked really nice. And you also want to get your primary colors, which are red, yellow, and blue. Okay, and you can make all your other colors with those, but if you want to get more colors than that, you can. That's fine. We also if you look on, now this is the apple barrel. This is what you can probably get from Walmart, and they're pretty cheap, and you don't need giant containers. These little ones are fine. And notice it says acrylic paint, so you want to get acrylic paint. That's what we're trying to get here. And it says matte. That means that when you paint this and it dries, it will be dull, like a dull the finish of it. It's not going to be shiny. Now if you get one that says gloss, you need to read these before you buy them. It says gloss, that it's going to be shiny. Try not to mix the shiny and the matte ones together, okay? We don't want the glossy and the matted together. I would recommend just getting all matte because, I don't know, they seem to look better on the paper, and we don't really need shiny paint right now. Also, you want to have a ruler and some other things like this to give you like a rounded edge or a straight edge, so anything like that. And you need a pencil, obviously. Here's my pencil. And a pencil sharpener, and you also probably want an eraser. Well, the kids took that out of my box too. And another thing that I don't have in here that you definitely need is paper towels. Okay, you want to get paper towels because when we clean our brushes, okay, we wipe them off on the paper towel first when we're done, so we don't get a ton of paint in our water. So you want to have you some paper towels as well, okay? And if you want to, you can use toilet paper, as long as it's not the kind that just completely falls apart as soon as you touch it with something wet, because that could get kind of messy and you get toilet paper all in your brush. So anyway, so this is a basic box, and you can keep this anywhere you want, and just take this out whenever you're ready to do your artwork. Alright, now that you've got all your stuff together and you've got your space, we can move on to video number 3, where we practice an observational sketch. See you then. Bye.